The Boston Celtics absolutely destroyed, demolished, embarrassed the Golden State Warriors Sunday afternoon. The Celtics showed no mercy. This was one of the biggest beatdowns I have ever seen in an NBA game. I mean, this was just as one-sided as it gets. No contest. The Warriors, they had to throw in the towel. The Celtics, they made the Warriors flat out tap out. They made them quit. This was just a demolition by the Boston Celtics, a team that is playing on a whole other level right now. The Boston Celtics have won 11 games in a row. We all thought we were headed for a classic this Sunday afternoon. We all thought this was going to be a good game. The Celtics, best team in basketball, hottest team. Warriors starting to build some momentum. They came in playing a lot better, but the Boston Celtics showed no remorse, and they just made the Warriors look absolutely mediocre. The Celtics destroy the Warriors 140-88, beating the Warriors by 52 points. Third largest victory in Boston Celtics history, as the Celtics are now 29-3 at home, 48-12 overall. And you look at this one, the Celtics, they basically won this game after a quarter. By halftime, the Celtics outscored the Warriors by 44 points in the first half. The 44-point lead at halftime was a franchise record for the Celtics per Malika Andrews of ESPN. It was 82-38 at the half. The Celtics in the second quarter scored 38 points. The Warriors' total points, 38. Just unbelievable. The Celtics, I mean, they just were toying with the Warriors. You look at Tatum and Brown in particular, they outscored the entire Warriors team in the first half, guys, 47-38. At one point, the Celtics were on a 50-11 run. Jaylen Brown had 29 points on 11-19 shooting, 5 3-pointers made. He was a plus 35. He had 19 in the first quarter alone, only played 22 minutes. Jason Tatum, happy birthday to him, in only 25 minutes, had 27 points, 5 assists, 9 of 13 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3. He was a plus 40. It was so bad that Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson didn't even come out to start the third quarter. They were done. And this was the worst half of Stephen Curry's career. 4 points on 2 of 13 shooting. He was 0-9 from 3. The Celtics emptied their bench midway through the third. I mean, this was literally over. The whole second half of this game was filler. It was so bad, the commentators didn't even know what to talk about. That's how badly the Celtics whooped the Warriors in this game. And again, the Warriors came in on a roll. They had won 3 in a row, 8 of their last 10. But this one was over in the early moments of the game. The Celtics did not let up. And by the way, this was all without Kristaps Porzingis, as the Celtics, they are just in their own stratosphere right now. 11 wins in a row. This team, top 3 in offensive and defensive efficiency in a season. Only a few teams have done that over the last 25 seasons. The Warriors did it in 2014-15, 2016-17, the years they won the championship. The Celtics did it last season. They're hoping they can capitalize and cash in on the championship this season of having that impressive mark, as the Celtics are the first team in NBA history to have 3 50-plus wins in a single season. They are making teams quit. This team, it's not even close. It is simply unfair what the Celtics are doing to their opposition. And they just put everybody on notice, if they weren't already on notice, that this is clearly the best team in the NBA. And the Boston Celtics, they are coming, and they want that championship. And, you know, this could have been just an example of the Celtics coming on out, playing with their food, not taking it seriously. No, they wanted to make a statement on national TV and put away a team so badly that we are going to talk about this beatdown for many, many weeks to come. Now, before we continue on with this video, I do want to say that Today's video sponsor is BetUS.
BetUS, America's favorite sportsbook and casino. Live betting and racebook. We're celebrating 30 years with a historic offer. A 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. Plus 10% gambler's insurance. Get started today. BetUS, where the game begins.
BetUS will give you an 125% bonus, not only on your first deposit, but on your first 3 deposits up to $2,500 with the promo code JOIN125. Plus, they'll give you 10% gambler's insurance for your net losses if you're active every 6 months. And if you look at the BetUS website, guys, extremely easy to use. I'm interested in betting on the NBA, and you can parlay together some games, take a team straight up, and honestly, with the way the Celtics team is playing right now, you could throw a bunch of money on them winning the championship, and you'd feel really, really confident about that bet. So get in on the action today. Click the link down below. Thank you to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. So I know this Celtics team is going to be judged on what they do in the playoffs, and rightfully so, having come up short the last few seasons, coming off the disappointing season last year. But this Celtics team, there's no denying that they are having an historic regular season. Like, this is shaping up to being one of the best seasons that a team has ever had in the NBA. And when you look at this Celtics team, there is no flaws. And it's like they're getting better each game, which is just scary. You think they've hit their peak, they've hit their ceiling, but they show you something new that leads you to think that this team is nowhere near hitting their peak. It's like they're capable of hitting a gear that we have not seen yet, and they're saving it. Like, you take a game like this, what they were able to do, just punishing the Warriors, Boston. You look at this roster top to bottom, it's going to be awfully tough to beat this team one time, let alone 4 times in a playoff series. You know, the additions that they made following the disappointment last season, Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, there's no flaws on this team. And you look at the star play of the Celtics, Tatum has been great, very unselfish. Jaylen Brown is hitting his stride his last 4 games, guys. 30 points, 8 rebounds on 54% shooting, 31-6 on 79% shooting, 25-7 on 55% shooting, 29-5 3-pointers made on 58% shooting, the latest, of course, against the Warriors. So this team, they're playing very unselfishly. They have all this star power, but they're still spreading the wealth. They're still doing what's best, and that's a dangerous team. When you have all the talent in the world and you have such an unselfish brand of basketball and guys are looking to their teammates, you know, a guy like Jason Tatum taking pride in his teammates doing well, I mean, that is only going to bring this team to the promised land. And it's really, really hard to bet against the Boston Celtics in the NBA when they're clicking like this. So, my goodness, man. I mean, this was just unbelievable to witness the competition right now. It's not close. These are one-sided affairs. And something tells me we have not even seen the best version of the Celtics team yet. This isn't even the Celtics' final form. And they will be saving it, you would think, come playoff time. And it's going to be mightily scary. So, Celtics fans, let me know your thoughts on the latest Celtics beating. What are your thoughts on this team? And do you think the Celtics are going to get it done? I mean, let me rephrase this. Can anybody stop the Boston Celtics? Let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. That is it for me. It's Lucas signing off. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.